All right, what is going on? Just plugging my phone in here. Hopefully, it doesn't mess up the stream at all. Nah, I think we're good. Dang, so what's going on, people? Huh? Streaming like no other. Okay, surprise. It's a surprise stream. All right. One second. What's new? I'm just looking at the calendar. Let's see, Wednesday. It's clear. Wow. Okay. So, I got a couple new things today. Well, I needed to get it actually. I needed to get the a filter for that tank right there. It's looking pretty bad. I'm gonna work on it today. The water definitely needs water changed. That's no joke at all. So that ain't no joke. Oh boy. So I figured I was kind of in the mood to come up and stream. Who was I on? Jimmy. Well, I was on Jimmy P's last night, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty fun. It was late at night, so and I really wanted to stay on there for a little while longer, but I had to go to sleep because I had to get up like 4 hours earlier. You know what I mean? But oh man. I'm trying to think. Well, let me hook up this other camera here. Is it plugged in? It sure is. Sure is. Let me add it to here. Extra camera, and I think it's on. There we go. There we go. All right. Add to stream. Boom. So this one here, obviously it's fake, but it's a decoration. It's a decoration that I got from our I can't even say my words right. So what's up, Coro? How you doing, man? That's going. I decided to do a stream at the last, just right now. I usually don't stream till Sunday, but so yeah, this one's obviously, but it goes in a saltwater tank. This was a gift, and so I decided to put it in here amongst the real other stuff. But this one I just figured, why not? And all the fish in here are doing pretty well. They're pretty happy right now. Vibes is here too. What's cracking? Everything. My back, my knees. Man. It's just age in general. So, damn, I just realized. So my glasses, and these are new glasses too. I just got them from one of the local, like the vision places. Do these things make my eyes look bigger with them on? Isn't that weird? These are my subscription, regular subscription glasses. And I really wish I could not have to wear them. Maybe I'll get contacts or something. I just started wearing them a couple years ago. I never wore them my whole life. And then it's catching up to me. Age is catching up to me. So, I'm 45. I know it doesn't look like it, except for maybe right here. But no, I don't know. I don't know if it looks like I'm 45. But so what it sucks is it's like this is what I use for my marine like as far as when I use pellets, right, for the salt water for here and downstairs. I also got frozen like the frozen cubes with the mysis and whatever shrimp. And but it's like if I take my glasses off, I can't even read like that top word right there. It's hard if I hold it away and it strain my eyes. It's really I hate it, you know. And these stupid glasses are so look how wide they slide off my face, and it's really freaking annoying. Like I'm at work and they just kind of go like this, so man, I refuse to put a strap going around the back of my glasses. So I don't know. I gotta figure that one out. But anyway, so yeah, man, these fish in here. So this is my little. I don't know if you can see my setup. See I have this GoPro just right on that tank right there. You know, I was thinking about maybe wearing contacts, and maybe I'll try them. I've never wore contacts. I've never like intentionally touched my eyeball, and just thinking of it, I could probably get used to it, but I just don't. Man. So yeah, that's what's going on with all this right here. And I always catch myself doing this all the time, like, you know. And it's been raining and thundering outside, probably in the last like hour. And my phone just went off too and said there's a tornado warning until 4:30. So seek shelter. I really doubt this is considered shelter because for one, I have a window right there that's covered up with a sheet. So this tank won't get all murky like it is, right? So, yeah, about that tank right there. See how it only has one sponge filter, literally just one. That's the filtration. However, that changes today. Okay, I went and got a Fluval 407, but that one's going to be for the flower horns tank, and I'm taking that 307 and I'm putting it for this tank right here because it needs it. One sponge filter, it's not going to cut it anymore. You know, so you want the rain? Well, let me have just a little bit, and you can have the rest because I kind of want a little bit of it too. I mean, it's been raining, so, but as the weather flows, it goes from you to me. So it already went by you. Vibes. Started working at 6 this morning. Oh, just haven't started. Oh, Coral said that. I'm getting my stuff mixed up here. So Coral just started work an hour ago. Okay. I started work at about 6 this morning too. And I start work tomorrow at the same time. And I've been doing a lot of overtime lately, and I kind of want to get a break from it. I mean, it's been great. Don't get me wrong. The extra time in overtime is great. I'm not complaining about that one, but you know, I need to have this weekend for stuff to do and to chill. But yeah, so let's see. Paychecks are nice, lack of rest and time is not. And you know, that's what I'm talking about too. It's like quality of life. I could work myself to death and get the overtime, which is, again, it's great. But quality of life, I like to be home. I like to relax. I like to be engaged with this. You know what I mean? And my music and everything. I like to. Ever since I got done with the military, it's like I'm home and I enjoy it and I love it and I want to be here and just it's my time now. So yeah. So basically, if you guys are watching this tank's doing pretty well. I had this little tiny protein skimmer in here and the lid keeps coming off because I got to clean. It fills up pretty quick though. because actually this protein skimmer is rated for a tank slightly smaller than a 40 breeder, which it's whatever because I'm also running this eyesore in here. But I'm used to it. It's working. It works great actually. That's my main filtration, and I know it's a canister filter, and they always label it a lot as a polisher, which it works for that too. But I don't use the stuff that came with it inside. Okay, that stuff's been long gone. I got one of those little meshy bags with the biomedia, like the little tiny balls in there. I got 3 pot scrubbers and a sponge filter that I cut, and I made it like in more, like from this to this, and it fits in there perfect on the top. And I think I just have the perfect mixture of filtration in that in this right here canister filter, and it's great. Keeping it. Jimmy P, what's up? You surprised me. Good to see you. Hey man, thanks. Hey, I enjoyed hopping on your stream last night, and with Vibes and with Skull and with Mexicali showed up. Okay, I was like, who else was it? Dang man. Okay. So took me a second. But it was a good time. I really wish I could have stayed longer. But I had to get to sleep because I had to get up super early. So tomorrow's going to be like a little bit same time, but I got to hustle more in the morning because I usually have my routine in the morning. I get up, take the dogs out, feed them, get my stuff ready for like if and I'm really trying to take my lunch more instead of like, because the guys at work will be like, they'll be like, and this they're all retired, ex-military too. So we'll be working and I swear to God, like around 10:15, I'll be on the ship with them, because we're going to the office of the ship when we're fixing stuff, just or doing whatever. And one of them, these are older guys, and they're like, all right, what's for chow? What's for lunch? Where we going? So I'm really trying to take a break from that because, for one, it costs. 2, it costs right here, and I have to kind of lay off that and I'm trying to really bring my own, if I even eat lunch, so I always make sure I eat something for breakfast though, something that I don't, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I don't care, but yeah. That's how that goes right there. So I hopped up here. My wife is still, I don't know if she got off work yet. I think she's getting off at 4:30. Yeah, she ain't off yet. So I was like, because I know when she gets here, she's gonna be like, "What are you doing? Streaming right now?" Yeah, but it's not your scheduled time. So, and just a bunch of just distraction when I want to stream. But at the same time, Jimmy's like, you need to have her up there, But look at me. I got 6 people here. What else could I ask for, right? So, but I know with her, I would probably have like 12. Now we started out great. We had like 50, 60 that first time. And then it started dwindling, and because she came up wanting to do giveaways, which is great. It was cool. We did that. And I think everything's been, most stuff's been given away. I'll probably do a little bit more here and there. And when I do giveaways, I'll probably give away something on my merch thing. I got to ask Mexicali if he even got his mug yet. I think hopefully he did, because June got her T-shirt that came off, that someone who won it and gave it to June. It was an Oscar T-shirt that I created, and she loves it. She said she got it. So, yeah. And let's see. Let's hit up the chat. All right, I'm already at the bottom. That's how I roll with it. Coral wants to know, how are you and the kittens today? To Jimmy. And it was funny yesterday, Jimmy, whenever I right before I came on the stream, I was cleaning litter boxes. So Yeah, no joke. I was cleaning litter boxes, like actually, like for real. So I needed to. So, um, and I'm just making sure I clean, I every day scoop them out because it's so easy just to skip a day, and then it's just harder to clean it, you know. So, cats. Um, if Maritza was here, you'd probably have 35. You know what, vibes? Just kidding. You're probably right. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I think my channel is pinged as far as having some kind of, I don't know, something to it. Hope I don't lose my stream because again, my phone just started beeping like it just had that and it was like it said tornado warning, seek shelter, or tornado. That I can't even say it's not tornado, it's tornado warning until 4:30, which is about 8 minutes from now. So hopefully I don't have a tornado hit me between now and 4:30, or even after it. Because I said this room is definitely not a shelter because there's a window, and I'm surrounded by glass, so that and with pressure on the other side of it, so that really wouldn't be good. What was I doing? Oh, copy. I'm going to put my link up just in case it ever happens. Somebody wants to come up by a freak accident or something. Hang on, let me. Okay, that little heart thing gets in the way. I got to move it up here. There we go. What? Pin message. All right, ignore that one. On YouTube how you got that little heart, and then it expands up, and that was in the way for me hitting the three dots trying to pin this up there. So there it is, right there. In case somebody ever does want to come up. Cheers. But yeah, that's the latest one right there. Where's he at? That little, I think it's a Demsel. It's like a white and black striped one. I've had him for several weeks now, probably about a month, and he's doing pretty well. And I got this is overcrowded with pineapple sponges. You see these two rocks right here? They're just infested with pineapple sponges, but it's okay. And now it's starting to get this purplish color stuff on it. I don't even know what that is. Can you see that purplish color on these two on the rocks right there? Like I said, I don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna touch it. So, ooh, dang, man. Let me look on my Ring app. I'm too lazy to go to the window, so I'm looking at the camera that I have installed in the driveway. It's raining. You could see, hang on. I don't know how well you could see that out there. It's raining in that. There we go. It's focused. And that whole side of the driveway where nobody's at, that's where she parks, like up by the garage. So, you know. What else is going on today? Anything exciting? Anybody buy any fish? Any fish food? I got some prime, if that's exciting. I got and like I said, I bought a Fluval 407 filter for the one down for the flower horn. I'm gonna take that one and put it up to this tank that needs some attention to it. 65. Just tornadoes. just tornadoes. Man, these Geophagus are really, hang on. I wish I could stretch that over there. That's a 65 gallon. That's a 65 tall. I can't stretch this camera over there any further. I wish I could. So I got 3 angels. Ignore that mess over there. 2 Geos, 4 polar blue convicts, 2 electric blue Acaras, and like 4 of those clown loaches that are hiding somewhere in there. And one of the polar blue convicts doesn't realize it's too big to fit through that little doorway to that little PetSmart ornament. So it's still trying to go in there. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck. Coro, how many big fish do I have? Well, I have in my 150 downstairs, I have 4 Oscars, 2 full-size gold Severums, even though one's like orange. It's like orange Severum, I don't know. But there's those 2. I got a full-size Jack Dempsey, which its name is Disco because it looks like its colors looks like a disco ball. And a full-size is plain old convict male. And then I think that's it in that 150. Yeah. And then I have a flower horn, which is like huge. Okay, so I live in an area where I could probably supplement my fish food with black soldier fly larvae. They're like mealworms, sort of. Okay, is that something? Is that something that just gets sold like in a pack or something? That's normally sold at a fish store, like aquarium fish store, or is that some at the special order? But I really do need to find a better food for my flower horn. Like the flower horn likes the Hikari, the medium pellets that sink, the ones that come in the blue package. He likes those, but I want to get a better flower horn food, and I had seen them off of Amazon, but I'm like, dang, this is expensive for that. So yeah, I'm kind of shopping around for that. Let me center this thing out a little bit better so you guys can see. Now it's really raining still. Hopefully I don't lose power. But you could buy them in feed stores and stuff as freeze dried for chickens. Okay. June orders her freeze dried on eBay for her turtles. Okay, cool. I'll have to take a look at that. Seriously. Because what I feed the Oscars, and I'll feed them the large Hikari pellets, the ones that float. They obviously eat the hell out of them. So I'll feed them on. They'll float over to the right side of the 150, and then I'll put those smaller pellets same ones I feed the flower horn that sink on the left side. So the Severums with the smaller mouths can get those, and the Oscars won't hog all those up. But like if you can just do it for free by having a composter. Oh, okay, and feed live organic loaded base so that they're putting in the compost as it's free. Okay, I suck at reading sometimes. Black soldier fly larvae are the main ingredient in fluval bug. Okay, and Northfin Bug Pro. Gotcha. That's some good info. Never knew that. Oh, tell me this. Has nothing to do with food, but so I have one of these, cleans the glass, but I have one that has like the long handle and you can get in there. Easy to understand. I know. Big words, man. If it's more than 2 syllables, forget it. Okay. but like cleaning the glass off, and I have the magnetic one with the razor scraper thingy, which you got to be obviously super careful with the silicone. But with the 150 and then the flower horn tank, I was thinking about doing this, just getting like a car squeegee for like you use for windows, and just using it for like the freshwater tank. So I could have a long handle, just get in there really well and just get the glass, because the glass, I need to clean that glass downstairs, because on the inside it really puts a damper on, like, just you could see it just caked on the inside, like if you let it go too bad. But I was just thinking about getting this actual car squeegee, like the long handle, like about this, so the one side is like the soft part and the other side is like the rubber, and just using that straight up for my fish tanks. I don't see why I couldn't, because it's kind of annoying, I don't know. But I was just thinking, I keep forgetting to order one, but I think that's a good idea. Maybe I'll come up with that idea. I think somebody already probably did. If I thought about it, it's already been done. So, what else is up? As long as it doesn't have any weird soap or anything. Yeah, I don't see that. Yeah, it would be strictly for the fish tanks. And I'd have to and I don't think it would already come with like any kind of soap on it or anything. But the rubber won't really scrape. Yeah, I'd be using it just for the soft meshy, like the soft with the little meshy thing on it. That's really it. Even if I found one with just that one side, I'd be happy with that. So just something wider that I could just, I don't know, just ideas that I'm throwing out. That's all. That's all. Oh, and some neighbor, when he got rid of he got out of the whole fish keeping hobby. He's been doing it for 30 years. He said he had a really cool reef tank. I guess it sprung a leak on the bottom somewhere, and he ended up selling all the corals, sold the fish. People, advertising him. He sold them all, and he damn, I forgot what I was talking. What the point of that was. Isn't that terrible? No, because damn, man. So I got his RO system from him. I bought it and I use it all the time. It's great. In fact, I got to make some more water pretty soon. I got 2 big 65-gallon like drums that are like, they're like an oval shape, not the flat drum, but it was about salt water. Damn it. It'll come back to me once I get off the stream. But I don't know. He had a cool setup. That's where my mind goes. I just forget. Someone will be like, "How was your breakfast this morning?" I'll be like, "It was good, whatever it was." What else is new? I got we got new stickers. It's basically, let me put my logo up, and that'll be that's the sticker. Hang on a second. Let me go up to, there we go. If you see that, that's our sticker. Right here, actually. Boom, there it is. That's a sticker. See my old sticker? I don't even have it up here anymore. It had YouTube. I didn't have the website on it, where the merch store is. It had YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of putting like having to try to keep up with that. I still have those other 2 ones, but I don't really, and on Facebook, if you guys don't know, I have a group page. It's called Our Aquatic Universe. Group page on Facebook. Oh shit. Jimmy.
Hey Mike.
What's up?
Oh, I'm not going to turn the camera on, buddy. Oh,
That's all
man.
right. Did you accidentally click on some buttons and ended up on my stream or what?
No, I purposely did it, even though Maritza's not there.
Mm-mm. She's I think she gets off. She's probably off work now, but you
Um,
know.
you know I'm joking. I was watching you a long time before you had
I
your
know.
wife. Okay.
Yeah.
But people do like to see her. Okay.
Yeah, I know. And I tell her I'm like, hey, let's stream, and she's like, I don't know.
Oh,
I think she likes to come up if there's something going on. If it's just coming up to talk, I don't, I mean, she'll come up
okay.
on
Well,
chat.
it's okay, just as long as she, keeps getting up there with you sometime.
Something I noticed, and I know she ain't watching this.
What's
Okay,
that?
it's like when we'll be streaming, and if she sees it, I'll just deny it, even though she sees me saying it. Um, we'll be like, she'll be like, let's go to the next one, hurry up, because I like just to kind of just like bullshit around, and talk,
Right.
and she'll be like, let's go. She's like very this, and this, right?
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
if
Yeah.
and if we're done, she's like, just wrap it up, let's go. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. I gotta
Uh, uh,
stream. I gotta stream.
yeah.
You know.
Well, that's okay. Whatever.
So I mean, that's why there'll be still a lot more of me up here.
I'm just glad that she decided to go on with you at
I
all.
know, and she's still in it. In fact, I need to try to get her YouTube page up on the whole Fish Fam link somehow. There's a
Yeah.
lot. Whoever I talk, I think it's I don't know, Matt. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know who's in charge of that anymore,
Yeah,
honestly. But yeah.
Troy, what's up, man? Island Aquatics. So how's it been going with you today?
Uh. Okay. Okay. I'm having trouble with my medications. My doctor
Oh,
screwed up,
yeah,
and I don't know what I am not taking, and I don't think I want to know.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um.
know that could. I know that can get confusing. Where it's like, if you have several, you're just like, okay. So at first, I know it's like, what do I take in the morning? If I can't, what can't I take at the same time because it could have a counter effect or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just know that I better be on my blood thinner.
right.
I don't really know the name of it. I'm taking some of the meds, but yeah, my doctor stopped approving them because she said I needed to come in and see her. So I made an appointment, but she's booked up until the middle of August.
Yep, that's how.
So my the nurse's aide or whoever I was talking to at the front desk on the phone said that she would get the doctor to approve them in advance,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't heard back. So I
Oh
guess I'll
yeah,
I guess I'll have to call the pharmacy and see if she approved them and get
right.
over there. Because I'm not. I'm today. I don't know if it's in my head or not. I don't know if it's mental or what, but I just don't feel that good today. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
yeah, just one of those days. Just take it easy, and
yeah.
you know what I mean. I've like, is it could be part of it be lack of sleep, possibly, or
Oh yeah, it could be. I haven't been doing that well with that either. But hey, last night was fun. I'm glad you popped up with us.
yeah. I mean, I wanted to stay longer.
Oh, that's okay. You got to get up and go to work, young man.
Yeah.
Scully ended up talking to me for another hour backstage.
Oh, really?
So he
Dang.
probably got about 4.5 hours sleep, but he says he doesn't need that much.
Well,
Okay, whatever. Okay.
hey, Linda. What's up?
Oh, hi, Linda. Nice to see you, kiddo.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of figured out what my tolerance is as far as lack of sleep, which is probably without me feeling dragged down.
Yeah.
Like it's probably 4 hours. If I
Well,
get at least four.
that's not very much. I mean, shoot. I'd
I
say
know.
I need about 6 to feel good. 6.
Well, yeah. I mean, even on the weekends, man, it's like if we stay up on a Saturday, right, which we do a lot because say if Vinny comes up or something, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
And so even after like I might go to sleep at 2 because it's the weekend, and that's like I enjoy the Saturday night, even if we're just mostly at home, which we are.
Right.
And I'll end up waking up at 6:30 in the morning because I'm a morning person.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and it's so one thing, something that I use when I sleep. I have a CPAP machine. Okay, so and I use it every night, and that thing is freaking amazing. It,
Really?
oh my god, it took me several years to get used to the right type of thing to use as far as a mask goes. And I only use the one that just goes like this around the bottom of my nostrils, and I don't use like the. I tried,
Oh,
but I
okay.
couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
So man, I put that on and I wake up like I'm just like my wife. I sometimes I've been like did the whole happy thing and like I wake her up and she's like stop.
Well, that's good. That's great that that
Oh
works for
man,
you.
it's I'm a night and a morning person.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that. I think that's what I am too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love because she'll sleep. She could sleep until like I don't know. She could be in bed just laying, even if she's awake, just be there all day. Just that's
No,
her relaxation, like and then eventually get up in the evening
I
or
can't.
or
I can't.
afternoon.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
can't do that because I get antsy and my back starts hurting,
Yeah.
and just I'm like, nope, because I want to experience the full day of being off,
There
you
you
know.
go. Yeah, that's
And
right.
normally I'm trying to make it more of a routine. Like Saturday during the morning, whatever is tank, give attention to my tanks, maintenance,
Yeah.
whatever. And then Sunday, other than the stream, is going to be more like practice my music that I got to
That's
practice.
right. Yeah, you've got a
So
little more going on. Yeah.
I know it's
But
sometimes
that's good. That's good, Mike. It is.
sometimes I feel it's like too much a little bit.
I wish I could divide my time a little bit. I
Well,
could.
I'm not saying it's been successful, but
Well,
not even close.
yeah, but that's something that you and Marissa do together as well. So that's
Yeah,
im-
I mean,
that's that's important.
she's a little like more, you know, critical with the music,
Well, that's okay. That's all right.
but yeah. I told her I was like, do we need to go anywhere tonight? She's like, no. I was like, okay, good. I just want to relax and you
Ah,
know,
okay. Okay.
yeah. But
All
other than that,
right.
I mean, you know,
Well, all my time is my own. So,
yeah,
and it really always was.
right.
That hasn't changed, but
So is your room that you normally stream in, is that where all your tanks are at?
yeah, that's the fish room. I'm in
Oh,
there right
okay.
now. Yeah, I'm in there right now. And
Yeah, I
I
guess.
need to be working on the rest of the house. Okay? I mean, I do. But now it's so freaking hot.
Oh,
I
yeah,
I can't really function that well with
yeah.
sweat dripping down my face inside. I hate sweating indoors. I
I
don't
know,
mind
me
work
too.
I don't mind working in the yard and getting sweaty. Never
Yeah,
minded that. But
right.
I hate sweating when I'm working on something inside. I hate that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
my AC, I keep it cold. That's how. I mean, she'll come in and she'll be like, "Oh my god, it's like a freezer in here."
Oh my gosh.
No, she's exaggerating, right? And so, and it's like sometimes she's like, "Let's turn the heater on." I'm like, no, it's like 85 degrees outside. Just open a window or something if you want it that hot.
Oh boy. So you got the difference in she likes it this way, you like it another way?
She will at first, but then if she's weird, man. She'll be like, she's hot, and then she's cold, and she's
Oh
hot.
well, yeah, but my ex was like that too. So don't
Yeah,
worry about it. That's just the way women are, I think.
yeah. And then she keeps saying, I don't know, maybe it's menopause. I'm like, well, you're 40. How old is she? 47? Yeah, she's 47. I don't know if she thinks that it's coming. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Well, tell her that's no excuse.
I've
That's
tried. She thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. So
what. Well, it is kind of rough. I'm not going to pretend that, but don't let her use that forever. Come on, damn.
I know, right? She can't
Oh,
because once it actually happens, I mean, I'll be
well,
like,
yeah, it's over then. Yeah, I just hope it's not too bad on her, because sometimes it can be, and but hey,
I mean,
she's
I
all right.
have no idea what it entails,
I only
really. I
know
mean,
from
I
my
do overall, but not like the other little side things that could happen. I don't know. She's all like, "I'm gonna start growing hair."
oh
I'm like,
no,
"Well,
oh my God, no. It's what's she been looking at?
I
God
don't know,
Almighty.
man."
No, I know from my
I think she just says that just to kind of, just to kind of get me. And I'll be like, "Well, if you start growing a mustache, I mean,
oh
you could
no.
always get that taken care of." you know,
Oh God. You could always tell people you got a new boy singer in the band. You know.
right? Yep.
Oh my. No, I learned from my mother and my two older sisters and my first wife. They told me all about menopause, and so I know quite a bit about it. But
Yeah.
my mom didn't have it bad at all, but my two sisters did, and my ex-wife did. And yeah, it can be a pain in the butt. Women, I don't know what it is. Women got all the bad shit, Mike.
Oh,
They
they'll
did,
agree with you on that one.
yeah, they got childbirth and menopause and menstrual cycles and oh my God.
Yeah, and we got to deal with it
Well, oh,
around them.
Mike, come on
I
now.
know, right?
That's not so bad. But seriously, I can't tell you how many times I've thought about why didn't God give men something to deal with? I mean, I don't know.
I could say several things, but I'm not going to.
Okay, well, whatever. I
But
don't
I only
know.
say that when she's around just to mess with her.
I think that's why I have a lot of respect for women. I really do. I grew
Yeah,
up with I
yeah,
had my mother and my two older sisters, and most of my friends growing up were girls. I just had a lot of friends that were girls, and I've always had a respect for women. I don't know why. I
yeah.
That's not a bad thing, believe me, it's not.
Mm-mm. No.
And to this day, I feel the same way. Maybe that's why I'm being so understanding right now with my ex, because I am.
Well,
I,
I mean, it's that, and I think it's that, and you know what's the best thing to do while going through this whole thing?
well, yeah. I
Keeping
mean,
it cordial and like just
and
let
it's
it
not
get
even
done.
it hasn't even been difficult, Mike. It
Yeah.
hasn't been.
I mean, I
Even
think
though
the hardest part is just the mental part, preparing and getting over that part.
that took me 2 days.
Uh,
2 days
so
and that was over with. Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, I've been through, but not from as a long relationship in the past. I
But it's
mean,
okay. Oh,
if your watch.
there's my alarm going off. Oh my gosh. I still don't know why I set that thing, but I can't
I think it go. I think you just wait to be on the stream for it to go off.
for everybody to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy, I'll tell you.
Hey, Nano.
Well, hey Jay, nice to see you, buddy. I have not been I just haven't been getting around watching videos and live
Yeah.
streams.
I mean,
I just happened to have the computer on and your notification came up. So
oh,
there you
nice.
go.
So you have your
Yeah.
notification set. Cool.
Yeah. Yours actually works. How
Oh,
about
okay.
that? But I've been missing a lot of things, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will catch up, but
Oh,
I'm
I mean,
just
I'm
I'm too darn busy right now, which is
right.
not a bad thing for me.
No, I
Staying
mean, you don't want to be constantly in front of streams all the time, and it gets you burned out, and you're just
and that's what happened to me. I did get
yeah,
burned out. I did, and
yeah,
so now I'm just being a little picky and choosier, and but hey, I'm always willing to come over here and have a chat with you.
absolutely.
And B Wizzle texted me with Hippie John's phone number,
Oh, nice.
and I called John this morning, and I talked to him for a few minutes. And my gosh, Mike, that made my day. I was
Oh,
I
good.
was I was very close to John at the time that he went away,
Yeah.
and I really missed him. He sounded great. He does. He's gonna ease back into the YouTube thing, but I told him anytime he wants to get together, we can get a group of friends together and have a live stream and have a good time. And he
Hmm.
said, sure. And I said, well, you just let me know and we'll do that whenever you feel like it. But it was great. I was very grateful that B Wizzle gave me that number because I don't know how I would have gotten a hold of him. But
Yeah.
I just dialed it up and called him, and he answered. So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep, that's cool.
yeah, and
Hey, Tommy. Tommy
oh,
said,
Tommy's here.
"Yeah,
Yeah,
on his back." Yep.
I am very happy too, Tommy. Very happy. Heck, when I was live streaming on Saturdays, John filled in for me a couple of times when I was in the hospital, and yeah, we were very close, and
Yeah.
I'm glad he's back, and you know, he has to adjust to being back, and I have no idea what that would be like. I don't pretend to know what it's like to be well incarcerated. That's what it is, and it's weird. I
Yeah.
was in jail one time. I got in a fight with my father.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was
Dang.
16. I was 16 years old, and he had a really bad temper,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why he ended up. My mom and dad ended up getting divorced because of that. He
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't. He wasn't a violent man, but he was angry a lot, and he kind of tore into my older sister one day, and I just happened to be coming home from high school, and I walked in, and he was in her face, and I didn't really know exactly what was going on, but I thought that he had hit her or something, and so I just jumped on him and started punching. Oh boy,
Yeah.
yeah, and he had me arrested.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I got to the station and I told the sergeant my story, and he goes, "Well, wait a minute. If he was attacking your sister, then you could have your dad arrested." I said, "Okay, go get him." So I had my dad arrested,
Oh man.
and we both stayed in jail overnight, and it ended up being quite funny actually.
Was
And
it like the same place?
yeah, well, not in the same cell, but
Right.
yeah, the same station. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
boy, he walked by me. I was sitting in there with a couple of guys. I was 16. I was just a kid,
Yeah. I
And
bet
he
he was
walked.
probably like giving you like wait till you're back home or something like that.
Well, that's what he thought.
Yeah.
But before they released us, my dad got a little talking to and said just that. He said, "Now you think you're going to go home and jerk your boy around for having you arrested?" He said, "No, you're not. You're not going to do that because if he calls us again, you're going to be staying longer than one night." So they actually got mad at him and not me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was lucky. I got a couple of good cops that understood that I was protecting my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was it's all fun. We ended up years later, my dad and I laughed about it. I mean, but
Yeah. That's good.
I said, "Hey, Pop, I didn't know what you were doing. I mean, she's sitting there crying and you're in her face and oh my God.
Mm.
And I was 16, I had kind of grown up, you know. I was like, "Oh, I can take my dad now." So
Yeah.
I just jumped on him and started wailing away on him.
Dang.
Oh yeah. Oh
Wow.
boy.
Couldn't imagine
Those were
doing
the
that to
days,
mine.
Mike. Those were the days.
Yeah. I I don't know what years those were, but
That would have been mid 70s.
oh,
Yeah.
I was almost around
Almost around, yeah.
77
Yeah.
December. You know.
Times were still different back then. I mean, you didn't have to worry about like my dad didn't have to worry about us calling the authorities for child abuse and stuff like that.
Yeah. I
Parents
remember like
parents could
before,
just smack you.
right? And I remember before I was born, they showed me pictures, and they had like he had my dad had all these cool looking cars back then before I was
Oh
born,
yeah.
and then
Oh
after that they had like a station wagon,
yeah. That's what happens, yeah.
and they had like this Datsun pickup truck. I had to squeeze in that fold out seat in the back, right behind the
Uh-huh.
thing,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
or or sit in the bed of the truck, which was totally legal back then.
Sure
you know.
was.
Yep.
Oh, we used to bounce around in the back of my dad's pickup truck all the time. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
Oh man, though
Yep.
I'm, I don't know. I know we didn't have the internet and social media and all that back then, but I don't remember hearing a lot about accidents with kids flying out of pickup trucks. Okay, I mean,
I
I
don't
don't.
remember that hearing about that either.
So I don't know. You
And
know.
and we used to lean against the tailgate with it closed and everything,
Oh
like,
sure,
they
yeah.
didn't care.
Oh, that was so much fun back then.
Yep.
We'd hang out the back of a station wagon, and that my sister tried. My sister one time said she was she's 4 years older than me, so let's say I was about 10. She was 14. That's about the time she did this. She wanted to hang out the back of the station wagon and have me hold her legs. She wanted to touch the highway while we were driving.
Oh, okay. Dang.
I said, that's kind of stupid, Joyce. You know, oh my God. She did crazy stuff like that.
Oh, that's your sister who was up on the stream
Yeah,
before?
that's her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she wants to come up with us sometime.
That's cool, yeah.
And she really does want to get a fish tank. She wants to. And I said that would be cool. That would be a nice live stream we could do and people could
Yeah.
tell you what to do. Because she's going to get a lot of different advice, isn't she?
Does she know what kind of fish she wants, or?
Probably just, the normal live bearer type thing, I mean,
Oh,
I
like,
don't know. I don't
yeah,
want her to end up with 100 guppies, though.
yeah. Well, if she had like a platy or molly or something.
Yeah, she just wants something to take care of.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
tried having a dog that didn't work out. Then she got another dog that didn't work out. She just wants something to take care of. I told her a cat would be nice, but she's worried about the scratching. The
Oh,
scr-
you're like, I got plenty of those.
well, I couldn't ship her one, but I would if I could, believe me.
Yeah.
But a cat would be great if she wasn't worried about her furniture. You know.
And so that's why. So we have a couple cats. Well, she has cats. Even though I take care of the litter boxes mainly, but so our furniture, like, we don't have leather because of the cats.
Yeah.
It's just cloth. It's like a cloth type of chair, couch, whatever. Like micro. Like we used to have a microfiber, like, little sectional, which they said that they can't puncture through it, which it was true. It was
Right.
great. While it lasted, and so yeah.
But do they have a certain thing that they like to scratch on?
Oh, so our male cat, he likes to just scratch on the carpet.
Well,
Okay,
that's great. That's
that's his
fine.
thing. And then the female cat, she has her scratching post that she uses. So yeah.
But that's all she uses, or she scratch on other stuff too. I can't get these cats to use a scratching post all of the
She'll
time.
scratch on the side of the bed mattress.
Okay,
So
well,
I put a
yeah.
scratching post in our room, like on the corner of the mattress, like, and she uses that all the time.
Okay,
So that
okay,
she has a cat house too, and
yeah, yeah.
that worked out. But yeah, we have a cat that basically stays in the room with us at night, and sometimes it's annoying because she'll jump up and just be all loud and stuff, and or she'll go over to her side and just kind of lay over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Well,
Yeah.
we have too many for that, and I'm
And
sorry. I got to get rid of some of these guys. I do.
I don't blame you. I mean, our dogs stay downstairs. They sleep together downstairs on a big dog pillow. Um, I can't let my dogs sleep with me because, for one, they would probably, if they snore,
Right.
and they would just be this. I don't know. They would just be there in the way, I think.
I agree with you. I never let my dog sleep in the bed.
She
I
would have all of them on the bed if it was up to her.
Yeah, well, so would my ex, but I
She would
I
love it.
I I said no dog on the bed, and he was fine. He'd lay on the floor right next to me. He was fine.
Well, yeah, that would.
Yeah, and gosh, I miss him. I miss him so bad. And yeah,
I think we have too many pets here in my house.
well, well, okay. You're you're talking to the wrong guy, Mike. But anyway, it'll get better. I mean, I don't mind taking care of them. They're just animals. They're innocent animals, and I know that, but it's just a little overwhelming right
Oh
now.
yeah.
And if I can find good owners They deserve a better home anyway. There's too many of them.
I mean, is it something that you could advertise on, like, on something that say if looking for a
Yeah,
great home for some cats?
yeah, but unfortunately, there's a lot of people placing those ads
Oh,
because cats in this area, there's so many of them. It's unbelievable. It's just amazing how many cats there are.
and you
You
don't.
know.
I mean, and is it hard to find the places that have that no, like, what do you call it? The no kill policy or whatever it's called.
Yeah, right now they're filled up.
Oof,
They're not even taking any.
wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that all started with COVID because the shelters cut back on their staff during
Hmm.
COVID,
Yeah.
and they stopped doing spaying and neutering. So all the cats just started breeding like crazy all over town because people couldn't get them fixed.
Mm.
And now we got 2, 3 generations later, you know,
Yeah.
some 5, 6, 7 generations even, you know.
Well, our male cat, we got from outside, outside our house because she's like, don't let the neighbor take it because it was taking the other ones and having them taken away basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And the one that would always come up to her and she started feeding it, and I was like, don't feed the cats, come on. And then she did, and then this one always supposedly came up to her and she's like, save that one. And I was like, oh my god, okay. So we did, and he turned out to be a good, okay,
Right.
good cat.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's how we started. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just got out of hand, you know.
Uh-huh.
But we'll figure it out. We will. I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, one thing I don't have is birds. So
No, I'm never gonna do a bird. No,
yeah, I
no.
don't think I like. I know, I mean, I just, I don't know. I have since I got fish, dogs, and cats. I'm
No,
or
I think you got enough, Mike.
yeah. What's
I
up?
do,
What's
really.
up, Petro man? What's up, shipmate? Yeah,
Gosh, I haven't seen Petro Man for a while.
I know. He's
Hey,
like been a while. Yeah,
cats.
me and him both are prior Navy.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. But, man, I think the storm's passed. I don't think they have a tornado warning anymore.
Well, I'm not. I'm not up for the tornado part, but I sure would like a good storm right now.
Yeah, that's what
Cool,
Vibe said too.
to cool things off. Oh my God, I'd go outside and walk around. I really would.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I've done that too. I've walked around in the rain on purpose just to get wet.
yeah. Just to cool down.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you
How
just
so? How often do you have get like? How often would you get rain at this time of year?
this time of year, not hardly at all. We usually get it during the winter months. We get it like fall and winter time for some
Yeah.
crazy reason. But summer, we'll be lucky to have 1 or 2 rains from say June all the way to October.
So are you kind of relative to where normally all those wildfires would be? Are you north of that?
No, yeah, 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 yeah. We're north of that,
Okay.
but then there's another section north of us because we're in the southern part of the state.
Yeah.
L.A. L.A. and San Diego are south of us, and then Sacramento, San Francisco. That's all above us. So there's fires everywhere, but most of the fires are down south from us.
Mm.
Yeah, and we're there's nothing here to burn, Mike. you know, I mean, we got trees and stuff in our neighborhoods. I got 5 trees in my yard, but you drive, a mile away from this little community, and it's desert. It's cactus and Joshua trees and rocks and lizards and snakes. You know,
Yeah. Yep.
I've never gone rock collecting. I probably should do that.
Oh, you might find some cool ones.
I'll probably get picked up. It's probably illegal. California's so
Really?
weird. I
It-
don't I don't know. I
It
don't
wouldn't
know.
surprise me if that was the case. If that was
Yeah,
true.
California's.
I
Yeah.
heard they got a lot of strict
Stupid,
laws.
stupid laws we got.
Like you can't. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's the same here or other states, but you can't collect water, right?
Yeah, we can't collect water. Yeah,
Just the mere fact you can't collect rainwater, I guess.
I can't put a barrel under my drain and catch rainwater according to the law. Yeah.
Wow.
But if I could, I mean, if I wanted to, I would. Who cares?
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I really think about it, but if
I mean, what the hell? Come on. They waste their time with all these stupid laws. Really.
yeah.
Golly.
Yep. And now all those paper straws have spread all the way to the East Coast.
Oh my God.
We have them at certain places around here,
That's the dumbest thing ever.
get all wore out before you're even done.
Yeah, you better drink fast.
Yeah. So if it was up to her, Maritza, like since she the second half of her childhood she was raised in Anaheim, so
Yeah.
she's California. She'll claim California before she will where she was born in New York, but so and if she'll be like she'd be happy if our whole like yard was just like rocks or concrete because uh I
Yeah.
guess that's a normal thing and more normal in like the West Coast, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we call that a desert landscape. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people have that around here because you want to grow grass, you're going to have to water every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And, you can't do that. Well, you pay him for your water. It wouldn't be worth it,
Yeah.
So a lot of people just put rocks in cactus, and there's some drought tolerant plants that grow well here. Our trees grow well. They're all mulberry trees, and they grow in the desert. And some palm trees,
Yeah.
but not many bushes. And people have rose bushes, but they have to water them a lot. You know, but regular Midwest or Eastern Coast plants, no, they're not going to make it here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet people in California they see my yard, they'll be like, dang. Just because it's like it's regular it's grass,
Oh
like
yeah, grass.
green.
And that, hey, I miss the smell of people mowing their lawn too. By the
Yeah.
way, I love that smell.
Yeah. I mean it's slightly pleasant, I guess.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, it's a pain in the ass to mow your lawn. I know that, but the good part is it smells good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Scully's always complaining about having to mow his lawn.
Oh really? He's like,
Yeah,
I can cut my
he said
yard.
they got a bunch of rain, and he was mowing it twice a week.
Wow. Twice a week.
Yeah, he said he had to mow twice a week.
Dang.
Yeah.
What kind of grass is he? It grows quick then. Jeez.
Well, he's in Kansas. I don't know. You know. And I said, well, I should be so lucky. I would love to. I'd love the exercise. Of course, he's got a full time job. He works hard. So mowing the grass is kind of a pain in the butt to him. But I would enjoy it right now. I really would.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of keeps you in touch with your yard, like because
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
times where I feel totally detached from my yard that I need to take care of.
Oh
Um,
yeah. I'm
like in
that
the
way right
wintertime,
now.
our grass doesn't really grow, and
Right.
so I don't
Right.
have to cut it for like 4 months, 5 months or something. And luckily, weeds don't really grow then either. So, but I kind of feel like detached from my yard, and it's
I
like,
understand.
yeah,
Well, when I lived in Missouri, for a long time, I was a yard guy. I'd be in that yard on weekends, and manicure and this, not real fancy, but I
right,
I kept everything really nice, and just because kind of the neighborhood will put pressure on you. You don't want to be the only yard that they don't. So yeah, it was fun.
yeah.
I was always messing around with plants and flowers and trees and stuff like
Dude, I'm
that.
trying to get rid of some.
Yeah, well, I can understand that too.
I'm
You
trying to
know,
like cut a couple bushes out, like just completely gone, make it just grass.
of course, I was young. I was a lot younger than you are. So by the time I was your age, you're in Maritza's age. I kind of had enough of it. I
Yeah,
did. I've been doing it for 10, 15 years, and okay, that's enough.
I still have yet to see her behind a push mower.
Well,
It'll never happen.
okay, well,
She's like, no, because she never grew up like cutting a yard. So
oh, okay, well,
it's just how she, where she was at or whatever. So
I could make a bet with her about something.
it was that.
I don't know. We could figure out something. I can make a bet with her, and if
Oh
if she
yeah.
if she loses the bet, she has to mow the lawn, or at least get behind it for a few minutes.
She'll
And then
just laugh and be like, no. She'll be like, oh, it'll get taken care of. And like, I'll do it,
oh
So,
my God.
yeah. I think she was a little spoiled growing, like when she was probably being raised. That's what
Well,
I think.
that's okay. I'm just saying. It'd be kind of fun to see her behind a mower.
It would. I would
Yeah.
highly enjoy that.
Well, let's see. I've never been with a woman that has mowed the grass, so she's not unusual.
And I see around my neighborhood, I'll see people older than us, like women, like cutting their yard. And I'll look at them,
Oh,
and I'll look at her, and I'll look
uh-oh.
back at them, and I'll look
Oh
at her
no.
again, and she'll,
Watch it.
look at
You
her.
better
She'll
be
be like,
careful with
"Watch the
that.
road." Yeah.
Yeah, well,
She'll be like, not
see,
happening. Don't get any
it
idea.
it it I mean, you get older, like myself, you got to know your limitations, but it really is good moderate exercise. It is.
That's why I keep my push mower. I mean, it's self-propelled push, but it's still push. And I don't get like, I won't ever try to get like any kind of riding lawnmower and I'm on a cul-de-sac, so it's like it's a pie shaped kind of yard. The front yard's
Oh,
smaller than the
okay,
back, and
okay.
the backyard's pretty wide, and it's definitely a size that somebody would probably get a riding lawnmower for. But it takes me about an hour and maybe 20 minutes to cut the whole yard, so it's not
That's a good
bad.
size yard, though. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
I always cut the backyard in like 3 sections, and
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
it's just I think I use a full thing of gas in my mower by the time I get done.
All right, okay.
Like
Well,
it's
that gives
dry
me an
out.
idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's exercise. I just throw in my earbuds and listen to music when I do
Yeah,
it. So
it really is good exercise. It is.
yeah,
I almost wish I had even just a little lawn, but I don't. I got I got sand and rocks.
yeah.
Oh
Well, I
God.
mean, you could like rake the sand.
Okay, Mike, that's
I don't
great.
know.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, a guy across the street and a couple houses down, he's an older gentleman, but he's got this little tiny square lawn in front of his house. He actually has grass.
Yeah. Dang.
Yes, he does. And but it's only like maybe 15 feet by 20, you know.
Yeah.
It's just this little patch. But oh my gosh, when he gets out there and cuts it, I walk over there so I can smell it.
Oh yeah.
That's the only grass, and I don't know how many miles
Wow.
away. Yeah. And I said, "How come you got that?" And he goes, "Just because I like grass." And I said, "Okay." But he waters the heck out of it. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be crazy to see.
I
Just
don't
like
even know what kind of grass it is. I never asked him, but it's nice. It's nice and thick and green. Yeah.
is it green in the wintertime too?
Gosh, that's a good question. I don't think I ever looked over there in the winter.
Because if it is, it's probably not St. Augustine grass. I know that because
Yeah.
the
I'm
front
not
yard
sure.
is mostly St. Augustine for some weird reason, and in the fall wintertime it's like dead in my
Okay.
front yard. And the side and the back is like a different type of grass, and it's pretty much green year round, almost. Like
Okay. Okay.
so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he did say that he when he first got it, it was sod. He didn't plant it. He got rolls of sod and laid them down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he said that's the only way I could get it started because he said
So
he tried seed.
they have like in my area they have like this huge like lawn and garden center,
Right.
and I never knew it was it's called McDonald's. It's called McDonald's, right? And I never heard of it before. It's been here for longer than I've been here. And I went there and I'm just, even for me, I'm not like the biggest lawn and yard guy, but
Right, right.
just walking around this place, like with all the options, it was amazing. It was like
Oh
being in
yeah.
a, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it was cool, like just to be there. So
I understand what you're saying. Believe me, I do.
yeah, and like I was like, damn, I should come back here to buy. So I bought grass plugs there once with the St. Augustine grass plugs, and like they have some cool stuff there. I might end up going back there if I have a plan ever for something.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I did a lot of that stuff when I was younger. I did. I was very active with home improvement and landscaping and things like that. But that's all behind me now. Now I kind of just want my house to be functional and keep it clean and keep things running. And
yeah,
that's good enough for me. But these darn cats, Mike, these cats.
it's the cats.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if I had the money, I would build a compound outside for them. Better than anything you'll see in the best zoo in the world. Okay, I would have an indoor section, an outdoor section. It would all be canopied in so that they couldn't get out, and
Yeah,
that's what I would love. I would love that. But
just
I
have like
can't.
a big like a room designated for.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I started getting the idea. I was like, I was like, what if I were to YouTube the hell out of something for cats, right? And
yeah,
learn how to, like, in a room. You know how they like crawling up high on like beams or they would if
yeah.
I had that, and like have them like little carpeted beams and have little like um little areas for them to lay in. And I'm like,
Right.
man, if I did that around the walls in like one in like a room or something, that
I've seen a lot of that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I think that
No,
would be.
there's a lot of things you could do. How old are the cats?
Um, they are, one is like 7 and the other one's like 6, I think.
Okay, so they're still on the younger side. So yeah, that would be worth it. I mean, what's Marissa think about something like that?
Oh, she would totally go for it because it has to do with the cats.
Oh, so she's the big cat lover?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
just tolerate them.
I got you. Yeah.
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 I don't even like, I mean, I interact with them, but not
I understand.
a
Yeah.
whole lot. I
I
feed them,
understand.
clean the litter
Yeah.
box.
Well, I was a dog guy and but then I lost my dog and
Yeah.
I didn't think of replacing him. I haven't I'm just not there yet. It's been 2 years and I still don't really want to get another dog yet. So, but
Yeah.
anyway,
It's like, oh man, the way I see dogs and cats, it's like, because, if you have a kid, at least after a while, you can stop like taking care of their poop. But for dogs and cats, that's a whole lifelong thing. You got to
yes it
constantly clean
is.
up after them.
You don't have
You
to
know.
tell me, buddy. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But I really do miss my dog. I had him for 10 years
Yeah.
and he was my service dog, actually.
Okay.
Yes. And doggone it, I still
Kind of.
think
What
about
kind
it.
of dog?
He was a Labrador, a chocolate lab and pit bull mix. So he really didn't look like a pit bull and he didn't look like a Labrador. I got pictures of it. Maybe I'll show him on a live stream sometime.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was a handsome guy, and he got sick. It was cancer, and
Yeah.
I had to put him down. And gosh darn it, I still miss him. I do.
Yeah. So we had a beagle like several years ago that he was like 16, and his organs, like he was blind and deaf, and he was, and
Yeah,
I told my
yeah,
wife, I was like, it's that time because
yeah.
yeah. So
That's so hard though.
she found this place that like she went all out.
Uh
Like
oh.
they came out to the house and he was sitting on her lap and they, you know, I guess injected him with something. He just fell asleep and that
Oh
whole thing.
my
She
gosh.
went the whole way, man. So
Oh
yeah, it was She got
Well,
yeah, it was emotional for her.
well, if
So,
it helped her to do it that way, then okay. And I'm sure it did.
yeah,
I mean, if that's what she wanted to do, then I'm glad that you went along with that because,
yeah,
we're left behind with the grief and the memory of having them, and anything that gets you over that,
yeah,
more power to her, you know. So, and it just shows you how much she loved the dog.
yeah. And now we
Okay.
have 3 more to go through the same thing.
Well, see, that's just it, Mike. Every time you get a pet, you're going to have to go through that.
Yeah,
And gosh darn it, and it's getting harder every time for me,
yeah,
you know.
yep.
I mean, I took my dog very, very hard. And, I, I have to admit something. My mother would not mind. Okay. She wouldn't, but my mom was 88 years old when she passed away.
Hmm.
And my sister claimed this was back in St. Louis. I'm here. I could not get back home. My sister said there was no use me coming back for it anyway. Don't spend the money, don't take the time off, whatever. This was 6, 7 years ago. And she was 88. And basically, my sister said that she kind of just said it's time for me to go. She just didn't want to live anymore. And that's pretty much what happened. She just went steadily downhill. She was at a nursing home and she passed away peacefully. And my sister took care of it and everything. And, called me up one day and said, okay, mom's gone. And, this and that. Well, I'm here to tell you, I took my dog passing away 10 times harder than my mother.
Yeah.
It's the truth. And I think I know why. My mom was ready to go. My mom was 88. My mom
Hmm.
had led a good life. My dog, to me, was not that old. Now, 10 years old, I've heard that for a dog of his size, that's about average. 10
Mm.
years is about average lifespan. I did not know that at the time. He was a pretty big dog. Okay. And, but, but still, it was kind of a shock, to find out he had cancer and he just went down real fast, real fast. I was
Yeah.
actually having to carry him outside to go to the bathroom at the end.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you
He,
mean.
yeah, he couldn't even walk down the steps anymore.
Right.
So it was time. But I cried for 3, 4 days when I had to put that dog down, and I didn't shed one tear for my mother
Mm. Yeah.
because I knew that she was ready to go and she wanted to go.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I
Isn't
understand
that
that.
but it's kind of weird though. It is. It really is. I mean, and gosh, I still get a little teary thinking of that darn dog. I do,
Yeah.
you know, but,
Well,
yeah, it's rough having pets and getting attached, Mike. I don't know. See, the more pets you get, the more disappointment you're going to have in your life. So, you know, I don't
and
know.
part of it's my fault because I'll be bored now. Like this is back in the past though. I don't do it anymore because I learned my lesson. But we'll be like, let's just go. Let's if we had nothing to do and we're already out somewhere. I'll be like, let's go for the hell of it. Like look at the ASPCA,
Uh huh.
and not
Yeah.
even intend on getting anything.
Right.
So
Right.
twice we've went there and looked, and we got in the past we've gotten 2 dogs from there in the different times, and then a couple from like other not from there,
Well,
but yeah,
well, it's okay to want to give an animal a good home and to take, and enjoy them and have that love and companionship and all. But my gosh, every single time you get a pet, there's going to be that day that you have to face. And I
yeah,
think I think having to put an animal down is probably harder than if your dog or cat were taken accidentally or like struck by a car or something. I mean, it's sudden, but it's over.
oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, because I've had that happen too, and it was not as bad as having to put my dog down.
Right.
I've had a dog that was struck by a car, and it was very sad, but there was nothing I could do about it, and it happened. But to look at a sick dog laying there and know that you're putting him to sleep, you know, okay,
Yep.
kind of rough.
Yeah.
Kind of rough. Oh boy.
But yeah.
Boy, this has been a really peppy, friendly conversation. Mike, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
I guess it was my fault. I did it.
But well, I got she got home from work,
Okay.
so I'm probably gonna hop down just because
Well, yeah, well,
that's
good.
that's how it is, I guess.
I
And
understand that.
just so I can give her attention that she wants.
And you better. She deserves your attention. You better be paying attention to her now. Come on now.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you give her my best, and we're going to get her behind that push mower, though. Tell her that. Tell her I said so.
Okay. And the cool thing is, we have a normal push mower, and we also have one that's just like the rotary blade. You push it, and the blade just turns.
Oh, yeah, one of those. Oh, yeah.
So I got one of those because they still sell those at Home Depot.
They sure do.
And we've got one years ago for like, when like what was it? She had a niece and a couple of our nieces, different on her side, my side, came to visit long years ago for like the summer, and each of them had their turn at using that little rotary push mower.
I'll be darned.
And she
Yeah.
had to get a picture of him with it too. So
Well, we're gonna get a video of her behind the power mower.
I'll do my best, but
I'm
it's
kidding.
gonna.
Okay, Mike, you take it easy. All right, buddy.
All right, thanks for coming up, and
Hey.
everybody, thanks for watching the stream. I'll see you guys later on in other streams. Yeah, everybody, appreciate it. Thank you. Have a great evening.